Okay, we're here to demonstrate the abdominal crunch. A simple isolation exercise that targets our rectus abdominis and our core in general. It can be done in many different ways, but the way we consider it more optimal is to use a bench and a solid, preferably smooth surface. In this case, I'm using the gym floor because it's rubbery and it doesn't place too much gravitational force on the spine when I'm lying down. So it's an excellent exercise to develop strength in our core, and it to me is an essential exercise because it involves a bit of hip flexion, a bit of trunk flexion, so flexibility, range of motion, and strength in our core. So strength in our core is very, very important because our core provides stability to a lot of other articular structures. So having a strong core is a fundamental base for strength and conditioning exercises. Now, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. So what I'm going to do is I have our heels. On the bench. Let's add legs at 90 degrees. Down on the ground. Hands on the chest. Down. And we're going to basically just push up. Now, demonstrating the exercise, you can understand how important it is to have proper body alignment. So our knees flexed at 90 degrees, Achilles tendon placed on the bench, and it's very important to try and maintain contact with the bench at all times, making sure that we are actually engaging our core and our erector spinae to lift our torso off the ground. Now, it's not a very dangerous exercise, but talking about safety, it is always important to maintain core and glutes together, squeezed and tight, to make sure that we are lifting more safely and more properly. Not much else. Hip flexion, a bit of hip flexion extension, squeezing our core. Trying to lift us as much as possible, try not to strain our head too much. So the beginning of the movement is driven by our chin wanting to touch the chest, and that drives the movement up. But we don't want to place too much strain on our cervical vertebrae because after all it is a core exercise. So when we come up, we want to try and touch the chin on our chest. As soon as we leave our torso a little bit off the ground, that's enough to engage fully. Needless to say, I probably wouldn't spot this exercise because it's just very basic routine exercise that can be performed anywhere, unless it is performed with the aid of weights or in particular conditions. I probably wouldn't say it needs any form of spotting, but yeah, make sure that you always perform safely and under control. It is very important to understand that strength is not necessarily produced by speed of repetition, and especially for inexperienced people that don't have spent years in the gym, it is crucial to start slowly and under control to really understand what is moving and what is activating and at what point, to really listen to our body more and to have a bit more consciousness through the exercise.